Rakul, you have a big army of 23 million subscribers on Instagram.
Right.
Tell us, folks will be watching, who are dying hard to get to double digit. How do you do that?
I think I'm extremely thankful to all those 23 million people who have given me love and been my great pillars of support, like ever since I started my journey, because my journey's been of someone who had no clue what the industry
Correct,
is
you
like.
came from Gurgaon,
No,
then you
nothing.
Telugu,
From army background, somebody who didn't know about films at all. Did my first film, actually Yariya was my first film, and then I started Telugu, and I just started shooting for it right after I shot Yariya, but it released before.
Okay.
So before I knew, I had more films there, but having said that, whether it was the
But
South
you always
industry,
wanted to be an actress?
always wanted to be an actor.
So that was clear.
Yeah, to an extent that I thought I'm definitely going to give it a try, and I've given myself 2 years because I'm someone who cannot do a job half-baked. I was 18 when I started modeling, right out of school, and within a month of my pictures being shot and they were circulated, someone saw my pictures. It was a Kannada team, and they called my dad and they said, we want to cast her in a film. Now till that point, I was this girl who wanted to be in films, but I didn't know how, and I was still doing my education. I was in first year of college doing maths. Yeah, I'm a mathematics graduate. So I refused, and also I had no idea that there was a South Indian industry. I had no idea of how what the scale was. So I said, नहीं मैं तो हिंदी करूँगी, मैं South नहीं करूँगी, because what do you know, यार, Delhi girl, 18-year-old kid. So my dad then refused, and then they called him back again and they said that we've seen her date of birth and she's going to be a big star one day.
Oh, some Jyotish.
Yeah, they had checked somewhere.
Oh my God, this is
and
very
I was like, really? I mean, okay. But the reason I did that film was for pocket money, because my pocket money was 2,000 a month, and I thought I'll make money in lakhs. And I'll buy a car. I'll be the first one of my friends to buy a car. That was my obsession. So now you know how much of a car lover I am. So this is when I was 18 years old, and then I fell short of attendance in college. So I decided that I'm going to continue modeling, finish my college, do Miss India, and then move to Bombay.
You did Miss India?
So I kept modeling in college. I did Miss India in 2011. I won Miss India People's Choice. Then I moved to Bombay when I was 20. Started auditioning, the same thing, standing in Aramnagar queues, trying to reach out people.
So gone through the grind.
The grind, driving from, I used to live in Kandivali, so I would drive from Kandivali to Bandra or Andheri every single day as a routine, whether I have meetings or not.
Okay.
In a hope that I would crack something. Because I would work out in Bandra. So I would have like all sorts of clothes in my car. Ek formal hai, ek Indian hai, ek ye hai, you know, whoever calls you. And yeah, and then I cracked Yariya. And 4 days after I finished shooting for Yariya is when I started shooting for my first Telugu film, which was coming from a lot of offers that I was getting because that first Kannada had released.
Acha.
So that Telugu film.
Then things move on.
Yeah, then that Telugu film became that released 3 months before Yariya released, and it became a big hit.
Correct.
And before I knew, I just signed like a lot of other films, 3-4 films at the same time, and then the journey there began. And then I just was this person who believed that, you know, let me be a star in one place than a struggle in the other.
And you focus on Telugu.
And then I focused on Telugu films. Still, I felt that, okay, I've worked with everyone and this is an experience I've had and I cherish, and it's time to make the play field larger.
Right.
You know, play on a larger field.